With Johnny Carson, the late-night landscape dazzled under his charm, yet behind that polished persona lay a web of complexities. People often celebrated him for his quick wit and ability to engage. However, his relationships told a different story. One guest, in particular, stood out as someone who truly irritated him. This guest, notorious for their unpredictability and flair, seemed to clash with Carson's more refined style. The tension between them was palpable, often leading to awkward moments on stage and behind the scenes. Despite sharing the spotlight, their interactions revealed more than just differences in character. They highlighted how Carson, a master of handling guests with grace, sometimes faltered. Those behind-the-scenes incidents shaped not only their relationship, but also left a lasting impact on the show's atmosphere. This dynamic encapsulated the broader struggles Carson faced in balancing his public persona with the intricacies of his personal feelings and experiences in the high-pressure environment of late-night television. Born on October 23, 1925, Carson's early years were filled with the usual joys of childhood, growing up as the second of three children in a loving family. Discovering a book on magic at a friend's house sparked his imagination and led him to perform small magic shows for friends and family. This passion for entertaining provided a foundation for his future. At the age of 18, Carson hitchhiked to Hollywood, drawn by the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry. However, this adventurous spirit led to unexpected trouble when he was fined for pretending to be a midshipman. Undeterred by this setback, Carson joined the Navy in 1943, an experience that would shape his character and work ethic. After his service, he attended the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, where he initially pursued journalism. However, as his interests evolved, he shifted his major to speech and drama, embracing his passion for performance and setting the stage for a remarkable career in entertainment. Carson's broadcasting career began in 1950 at WOW Radio and Television in Omaha. There, he hosted a quirky show called The Squirrel's Nest. His unique sense of humor was evident even in his offbeat segments, which included interviewing pigeons on courthouse roofs, showcasing his knack for connecting with the audience through unusual antics. This imaginative approach helped set the stage for his future success. A lucky break arrived when he moved to Los Angeles, where he had the opportunity to substitute for the well-known comedian Red Skelton. This key moment significantly influenced his trajectory, allowing him to gain more visibility in the entertainment world. In the following years, he hosted several shows, including Carson's Cellar and The Johnny Carson Show. Each of these programs helped him hone his craft, entertain viewers, and solidify his place as a beloved figure in television history. His journey in broadcasting reflects both his talent and the serendipitous moments that shaped his career. With his rise to national prominence, Carson's versatility truly shone through. He hosted the game show Earn Your Vacation in 1954, displaying a unique charm that captivated audiences. This success prompted him to take on the CBS variety show The Johnny Carson Show from 1955 to 1956, further solidifying his status as a talented entertainer. His blend of humor and quick wit attracted attention, leading to a regular role on the popular television game show To Tell the Truth in 1960, where he showcased his ability to engage viewers in a lively format. The turning point in his career came when he made the decision to move to New York City. There, he took over hosting duties for ABC TV's Who Do You Trust? From 1957 to 1962. It was during this time that he met Ed McMahon, a partnership that would become iconic. Together, they created memorable television moments, and McMahon's unique style complemented Carson's perfectly. This partnership marked a significant evolution in his career, laying the groundwork for what would become one of the most celebrated late-night shows in television history. Carson took the reins of The Tonight Show in 1962, transforming it into a staple of American television. His ability to connect with audiences through thoughtful monologues set a new standard, dissecting the socio-political climate with wit and insight. This mix of humor and depth not only entertained but also reflected the times, bringing relevant issues into living rooms across the nation. His interviews were equally remarkable, as he had a knack for blending genuine curiosity with lighthearted banter, creating a relaxed atmosphere that allowed guests to shine. The skits he introduced became legendary, creating memorable moments that still resonate today. Despite facing personal challenges, Carson managed to maintain a professionalism that endeared him to millions. In 1972, he moved the show to Burbank, California, to improve access to Hollywood stars, making it easier to attract high-profile guests. By 1980, a shift occurred in his hosting schedule, reducing his workload to 4 nights a week, allowing him to balance his career with personal life. Yet his impact on American television culture remained profound. In April 1979, Carson surprised many by announcing his departure from The Tonight Show after a remarkable 17 years. This decision sparked extensive negotiations, leading to a new 3-year deal in May 1980. During this time, The Tonight Show underwent changes, including a reduction in its runtime to 60 minutes and a shift to airing 4 nights a week rather than 5. With this new format, several guest hosts took the stage, including notable figures like Tom Snyder and Joan Rivers, each bringing their unique style to the show as they filled in for Carson. Even though the show had a less demanding schedule, Carson's compensation increased significantly. By the mid-1970s, he achieved the status of the highest-paid person on television. The changes he made, and his ultimate decision to return to the show, were pivotal moments in television history, highlighting both his impact and the evolving landscape of late-night television. His reign transformed how audiences experienced evening entertainment. Amidst the glitz of his television career, Carson faced notable challenges in his personal life. His relationship with his son Rick was complex and often strained, characterized by times of distance that led to misunderstandings. This difficult dynamic took a heartbreaking turn when Rick died in 1991, leaving Carson to grapple with the weight of their unresolved issues and the grief that followed. Additionally, Carson experienced turbulent marriages, particularly with his fourth wife, Alexis Maas. Their union was often in the spotlight for its volatility, marked by public disagreements that hinted at deeper personal struggles. As he navigated his public persona as a beloved talk show host, Carson also battled alcohol dependency, a struggle that intertwined with both his family and professional life. The impact of these personal challenges shaped much of Carson's experiences and the way he interacted with those around him, both on and off the screen. These elements of his life reveal a more profound narrative beneath his comedic exterior. Carson's relationship with alcohol became a constant struggle throughout his life, influencing his personal affairs and professional demeanor. While many viewers saw the charm and wit of the beloved late-night host on The Tonight Show, few were aware of the turmoil that lay beneath the surface. His frequent drinking attempted to mask inner pain and loneliness, leading to erratic behavior that he often kept hidden from the public eye. This battle with addiction created a complex picture. Despite facing challenges in his personal life, Carson maintained a polished facade during his broadcasts. Colleagues and close friends were privy to his battles, noting how the alcohol affected his mood and interactions. Nevertheless, the success of The Tonight Show continued, presenting an image of stability. Carson's struggles reflect a larger truth about the fragility faced by even the most celebrated figures, reminding us that behind the laughter and applause often lies a more profound struggle. Carson's life off-camera was filled with as much drama as his famous television persona. Behind the scenes, he dealt with various rumors and scandals that often made headlines. These included whispers of infidelity involving figures such as Angel Tompkins. Such rumors contributed to a complicated public image that oscillated between admiration for his comedic genius and scrutiny of his personal choices. Furthermore, tabloid stories frequently discussed his financial dealings with his second wife, Joanne Copeland. Their tumultuous relationship added another layer to his already mixed reputation. While his comedic brilliance captivated millions, it also had its drawbacks. His humor occasionally crossed lines, leading to discomfort among audiences and even fellow entertainers. One notable dispute arose with singer Wayne Newton over a Las Vegas real estate deal. This conflict highlighted the tension that sometimes marred Carson's relationships. The combination of personal scandals and professional disagreements shaped a public image that was complex and multifaceted in the eyes of fans and critics alike. Carson's influence on comedy and music is undeniable. He transformed late-night television with The Tonight Show, a platform that became a launching pad for countless entertainers. Many comedians owe their big breaks to appearances on Carson's show. David Letterman, Robin Williams, and Jay Leno are just a few of the big names that rose to fame because of him. When these performers stepped into the spotlight on his stage, they captured the hearts of audiences nationwide. Carson's unique style blended humor, warmth, and charm, making the show a beloved staple of American entertainment. Beyond just elevating comedians, his show also welcomed musicians, giving many artists their chance to shine. The show's lighthearted segments and playful games, like Twister, introduced new forms of fun that engaged viewers and extended the realm of entertainment. This legacy of nurturing talent has shaped the landscape of comedy and music and continues to resonate with a new generation. In 1999, Carson faced a serious heart problem that led to surgery for blocked arteries. He had been a longtime smoker and had often discussed the health risks associated with smoking, acknowledging the harm it caused to his body. His struggles with health became more apparent as he aged, as he experienced various ailments related to his lifestyle choices. On January 23, 2005, Carson passed away due to respiratory failure caused by emphysema. This condition was closely linked to his history of smoking, underscoring the consequences of that habit over the years. Following his death, an outpouring of tributes highlighted his significant influence on late-night television and the world of comedy. Many recalled his quick wit, charming personality, and the countless moments of laughter he provided to audiences over decades. Comedians and entertainers expressed their gratitude, recognizing him as a pioneer who paved the way for many in the industry. His legacy continues to resonate, remembered as a giant in the realm of entertainment who shaped the landscape of late-night shows. On the first day of May in 1972, The Tonight Show moved from 30 Rockefeller Plaza in New York City to NBC Studios in Burbank, California. This change was more than just a shift in location. It marked a new era for the beloved late-night program. The move was primarily motivated by the desire to be closer to Hollywood's celebrity hotspot. By relocating to Burbank, the show could attract more star power and glamour, enhancing its appeal to viewers. Being near the heart of the entertainment industry allowed the producers to invite prominent guests with greater ease, bringing an array of famous faces to the late-night stage. This period saw the show flourish as it deepened its roots in the heart of television and film. The set underwent cosmetic changes, and the surrounding vibe shifted, inviting a more relaxed atmosphere typical of the West Coast. This sense of change revitalized the show and established a connection with a broader audience, showcasing the essence of what the program had to offer. The move not only represented a physical relocation, but also symbolized a pivotal moment in television history. By 1980, changes began to emerge in Johnny Carson's hosting schedule on The Tonight Show. Instead of the usual 5 nights each week, Carson transitioned to a 4-night schedule. This decision reflected a shift in his approach to hosting and allowed him some breathing room while maintaining the show's success. On Mondays, guest hosts took over, introducing a variety of comedic talents to the audience. These guest hosts brought fresh energy and perspectives while still keeping the familiar spirit of the show alive. The Tonight Show continued to be recorded in Burbank, a location that had become synonymous with Carson's iconic late-night presence. Broadcasting across the country, the show maintained its unique routine and strong following. Carson's ability to adapt while ensuring the program's integrity contributed to its iconic status in American television history. While the show evolved, fans appreciated the blend of Carson's charisma and the new faces who filled in on Mondays, making the transition not just a change in schedule, but a chapter in late-night television. In April 1979, Johnny Carson made a significant announcement when he revealed that he would be leaving The Tonight Show after an impressive 17 years as host. This news took the media by surprise, sparking discussions and speculation about what this departure would mean for late-night television. Carson had become a household name, shaping the talk show landscape and paving the way for future hosts. His decision to step away raised questions about the show's future and who might take over his coveted time slot. Following the announcement, a new deal was crafted that would extend his tenure on the show for another 3 years. However, this arrangement came with a notable change. The show was shortened, allowing Carson to leave earlier in the evening. This adjustment aimed to keep the audience engaged while also giving Carson the flexibility he sought. The eventual end of his reign on the show marked a notable turning point in television history, influencing the format and style of late-night entertainment moving forward. As Carson continued his final years on the show, he left an indelible mark on an era that many still remember fondly. Carson's influence on popular culture reached far beyond his late-night show, particularly when he introduced the game Twister to a wider audience. This occurred in 1966 when he played the game with actress Eva Gabor on The Tonight Show. The playful, light-hearted moment captivated viewers and contributed significantly to Twister's success, making it a favorite party game and a staple in family gatherings. People could not get enough of the laughter and fun it brought to their living rooms. The game turned into a cultural phenomenon, showing how a single TV appearance can impact trends and sales. As Carson's career flourished, he faced his own challenges. In In October 1982, he ran into legal troubles due to a driving incident. He was found with a blood alcohol level above the legal limit, leading to charges of driving under the influence of alcohol and driving without a license. Though the charges were later dropped, the incident weighed heavily on him. It became a moment of personal reflection for Carson, who later addressed it during his monologue on The Tonight Show. He expressed genuine regret for his actions and promised his audience that he would never let this happen again, showing his commitment to being a better role model for viewers everywhere. The combination of his fun-loving spirit and his willingness to confront personal mistakes reflected the man behind the comedy, revealing a deeper connection with his audience that they appreciated. Carson's beliefs about religion are hard to pin down. He did not adhere firmly to one faith throughout his life, making his spiritual journey somewhat unpredictable. However, his philanthropic efforts painted a clearer picture of his values. In 1981, he established the John W. Carson Foundation, which aimed to make a positive impact on various social issues. The foundation focused on some vital areas, particularly children's welfare, education, and health services. Through this work, Carson sought to uplift those in need and contribute to the betterment of society. His generosity extended to the University of Nebraska Foundation, showing his strong ties to his roots and commitment to supporting education in his hometown. This legacy of giving reflects a dedication to improving lives and fostering opportunities for future generations. Carson's contributions highlight the importance of helping communities and emphasize how one person can influence many lives through thoughtful, targeted efforts. Beyond his public persona as a legendary talk show host, Johnny Carson had diverse personal interests that shaped his life outside the spotlight. He was an amateur astronomer, spending time gazing at the stars and digging into the mysteries of the universe. This passion allowed him to explore something different from the world of entertainment. Music also played a significant role in Carson's life, and he was an adept drummer. His love for rhythm reflected not only in his performances, but also in the way he connected with a variety of artists throughout his career. Tennis was another sport he greatly enjoyed, often hitting the courts for games that showcased both his competitive spirit and love for physical activity. Carson's adventurous nature led him to become a private pilot, fulfilling a dream that enabled him to soar through the skies. After retiring, he traveled to Tanzania, where he embraced the local culture and took on the challenge of learning Swahili. This journey marked a transition in his life, allowing him to experience new people and places. After his passing, in a nod to his adventurous flying spirit, his flight logbook and jacket were donated to the Experimental Aircraft Association in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. This act served as a lasting tribute to his commitment to aviation and his many passions outside of his well-known career. Many comedians credit Johnny Carson with shaping their careers. Notable figures like David Letterman, Jay Leno, and Conan O'Brien often speak of the impact of Carson's show on their lives. By providing a platform on The Tonight Show, Carson helped these comedians gain visibility and develop their unique styles. His influence was far-reaching, as countless others sought to emulate his wit and charm. Over the years, Carson received numerous awards, highlighting his contributions to television and comedy. He won 6 Primetime Emmy Awards, showcasing his talent and appeal. In 1980, he received the Television Academy's Governor's Award, a testament to his significant achievements. The Peabody Award in 1985 further recognized his work's excellence and cultural impact. Inducted into the Television Academy Hall of Fame in 1987, Carson solidified his legacy in the industry. He continued to be honored with prestigious accolades, such as the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1992 and a Kennedy Center honor in 1993, marking his lasting influence on American television and the comedy world. Many tributes poured in after Johnny Carson's death, emphasizing how deeply he influenced television and comedy. A significant highlight of this remembrance was the 2-hour documentary titled Johnny Carson, King of Late Night, which aired on PBS in 2012. The documentary explored his remarkable career, showcasing memorable moments and interviews with notable figures who admired him. In recognition of his legacy, Burbank, California, commemorated him by naming a park after him, serving as a lasting tribute to his contributions to the community and entertainment industry. Carson's ability to connect with audiences and bring laughter into their homes established him as a beloved figure. Even years after his retirement, his style and humor continued to inspire comedians and talk show hosts alike. His unique approach to comedy left an indelible mark on television history, and his influence can still be felt in today's entertainment landscape. demonstrating his timeless appeal and enduring